How to live from the end. The question that most people in this community is asking, how do I live from the end? How do I move from the end? I have few key points for you that you can follow while you are in the waiting room for your manifestation to come. So here it is. First step is to change your identity. And this is because our identity and our beliefs are formed from age 0 to 7, okay? So based on what your parents, your environment, your friends, based on everything that your life have been from age 0 to 7, that means that this is what you believe in, this is what you see in your reality. So if your parents have always told you that money is hard to make, rich people are evil, and right now you want to manifest money, you're not going to be able to do it. This is because you have limited beliefs. So you have to change who you are in order to see a different reality. Because our beliefs, okay, the way that it works is our beliefs are like the lens that we see reality through. This is our perspective. Everyone has different perspectives, okay? So if you have a sibling, you and your siblings, if you grew up in the same household, your parents treated you absolutely the same, you both gonna have different perspectives, okay? Each one of us have unique and different perspectives. Okay, so that's number one. The second thing is, now in order for you to change your identity, you have to change your thoughts. Okay, you have to understand that thoughts become things. What you think about the most, that's what you experience. This is because you keep embodying it in your subconscious mind again, and your subconscious mind is just saying yes, 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 yes. Okay, so it shows it in your reality. What you have to do, you have to start catching your thoughts. Okay, that means that you can do a little exercise where for a day or for a few days or even for a day, you can start observing your thoughts. These are thoughts like, I can't do it, I cannot afford it, I'm not good enough, all of those limiting beliefs that you think them on autopilot. You have to understand that most of the time we don't stay at the present moment. We have 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. I know that you cannot observe all of them. If you put that as your goal for a day or two, you will see why your life is like this. And I want you to change your thoughts is because 80% of them are repetitive. That means that what you thought yesterday and the day before and the day before, you keep thinking it today, you're gonna think it tomorrow. So when you start thinking positively instead of negative thoughts or limiting thoughts, okay, you will slowly start thinking only positive thoughts. Third thing is, how do you actually live from the end, right? So now when you have different identity and your different thoughts, you start to think differently, you start to take different actions. So instead of you thinking to yourself, how am I gonna get this, when I'm gonna get my desire, how I'm gonna get my desire, you start thinking from, I already have it. So what kind of actions am I gonna take? How am I gonna think that I already have it? Okay, I just gave in my previous video example with the house. So if you want to buy a house, to move to a new place, whatever it is, okay, think about how are you gonna decorate it. What kind of things you have to buy. Start looking for those things. Start preparing for it, okay? Like you already have it. Start moving from that point. What are you going to do? How are you going to think when you have that desire? And start doing it, okay? The next thing that I want to add is that don't put your desire on the pedestal, okay? Don't put it as something that it's so high you can reach it. You want to normalize it. The thing is, I think what athletes do before they go in the Olympics or some kind of big competition, okay, they repeat it in their heads. because when you repeat it over and over and over and over and over again, it becomes normal. Okay, so actually when you achieve your dream, the thing is that you're probably not going to be that excited because you expected it. You've been acting as if you've been moving from the part where you already have your desire. So it's not going to be such a big video. You're going to be like, oh, I want it, I got it. You know, this is how it should be. You shouldn't be surprised because you already know that it's yours. And if you move from the point where you're like, when it's gonna come, I wonder how it's gonna come, this is simply none of your business how and when. If you're moving from that point, okay, if you're moving from the place, if you're thinking from the place, this is why it's so important to become someone new. Okay, to become the person that has the money, to become the person that lives in the house, and to start thinking differently. Because if you move in the house and you're thinking like of lack, I don't have enough money to pay the rent this month, I don't have enough money to pay the mortgage, I don't have enough money to do this, you know, you're not gonna keep this place for a long time. That's why you have to change who you are so you can start thinking differently. You start acting differently, and soon enough this is gonna be just you. It's not gonna be the new version of you, it's not gonna be the new identity. You're just gonna move from that place. And when it becomes normal, I think it's really important to become normal. I've experienced this before. When I stop putting it on so high that I cannot reach it, when I normalize it. So that means if I want to manifest money, if I think like $5,000 is a lot of money, how am I gonna manifest it, right? When we think that something is so high for us to reach it, that means that our nervous system is starting to go crazy. That means that this is something new for your nervous system, and it starts alerting you like danger, danger, danger. So it's gonna do everything in its power to remove you from that situation, because our nervous system is here to protect us. Okay, and what it's unfamiliar, so what it feels hard to reach, it's the unfamiliar. And it's the scary part, even if it's better for you. Your nervous system doesn't know what it's good and what it's bad for you. It knows what it's familiar. So you have to normalize it. And you're normalizing it like you acting from that place that you already have it. You are starting to think differently, okay? Like I said, our thoughts become things. So if we start thinking differently, we're gonna see different reality. You have to switch that. You have to just switch that switch in your head. And the thing is, it doesn't have to be hard. For some people, it's just a decision. You decide that you are not gonna do this. You're not gonna be the version of you that feels lack. You decide that you're not going to be the version of you that is chasing the success, is chasing love, is chasing that fulfillment. You already are fulfilled. You already feel love. You already are successful. And I just want to add something here. Another important part. Not everything that you think, you have to believe it. Okay, so whatever that you've been installed with, okay, from early childhood, it's not necessarily true. Okay, money doesn't have to be hard to get. Okay, rich people are not evil. We live in a world where nothing is impossible, and you can literally achieve your dreams with ease. You just have to believe in it. I think that's pretty much it. Normalize it and feel like you already live in it. You'll see it pretty quick in your reality. That's how you manifest instantly. And if you don't know, we manifest instantly. Okay, this is just the waiting room while we're waiting for the 3D to catch us up. This is the place where the doubt doesn't come in. Okay, you don't have to once you visualize, once you feel like you live in that place, don't let the doubt creep in. Okay, don't let the doubt come back and try to change your mind, that and tell you that you're not good enough, that you cannot do whatever you want to do. Okay, this is just the old beliefs. This is just the old version of you. I think that's pretty much it for this video. As always, if you like this video, I will highly appreciate if you hit the like and the subscribe button, and thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna see you in the next one.